Good morning, Floss Tune. It's Sherry again. This is new start to a new vlog for the week. Even though it's already Wednesday, it's April 3rd. Time just flies by. Well, I guess when I do them on Mondays, that's really not that bad, right? So I missed a day. That's okay because I didn't really have a lot of time to stitch the last 2 days. Because life, oh my gosh, yeah, life, keeping the house prepped per show ready is just it's time consuming, especially when you get a dog who sheds everywhere. You can vacuum constantly. Even with the robot vacuum, the iRobot, you still the rug that we have in the living room. I don't know what it is about the texture of that particular rug, but it like is a dog hair magnet. It does not want to let go of the dog hair. So you have to hit it with a real vacuum every once in a while. Well, enough complaints. Anyway, welcome back. Uh, I never say all the stuff that everybody else says at the beginning of their videos. I don't know. Is that something I'm supposed to do? Is it like the new floss tube rule? Like, yeah, this video is mostly about cross stitch, but honestly, it's about just yakking. Um, yeah, keeping up with what I do and what I get done. It's kind of nice to be able to go back and look at your own videos and say, oh, wow, I actually did get a lot done. Some days I don't feel like I get much done. I definitely don't get as much done as I used to. Um, I just noticed something really funny that I don't know if it shows up on the camera, but the door frames on either side of me look curved. I don't know if it's I don't know. Anyway, I just noticed that. Never noticed that before. I mean, the bookcase doesn't look curved, but the door frames look like curved. Maybe it's just me. So anyway, I'll say it anyway. So this is Sherry. This is a video, a channel mostly about cross stitch, sometimes quilting, sometimes reading, sometimes life in general, but mostly just a way to connect with y'all. So, as said in the last video, April 1st was I'm doing quarterly new starts this year, and a quarterly planned new starts, and other starts as they need to be done when something is just screaming to be started. So the new one, oh, I'm gonna put all the cloths in the bag. So it's easier to carry that way. New one for I'm doing the seasonal, I don't know what you call them, little seasonal stitches from New York Dreamer. I did wintertime January 1st. Springtime, I started obviously April 1st, 2 days ago. Um, these are really cute. I like them. Although there's five because there's one for Christmas time. So I have to go back and look at my actual plans on how I'm separating them out. But yes, I will be doing all five of them. Not using the called for uh, linen, using a much prettier, sparkly pink and green linen from Undersea Fabrics called, oh hell, I'm going to get it wrong. Hang on. I'm not good with funky words. Anthea. I hope I'm saying that right. Antheia. There's the other half of the fat quarter. But I thought that just screamed spring. It's actually showing up really good. And so that's what I got done in the last 2 days. Yesterday I did basically nothing because, well, let's see, the day before that I had to paint. We have a Murphy bed in our downstairs extra bedroom that also doubles as my sewing room, craft room, whatever, put everything in there. The Murphy, it just makes it much more functional room, so you don't have an extra bedroom that's not getting used for anything else with a big bed in the middle of it. The Murphy bed pulls down and it's pretty awesome. Well, it had it's pressed wood, most of those things are, and the laminate cover over it that was a dark wood green, because I put my ironing board for doing ironing quilt fabric probably a little too close to it sometimes, and the seam apparently dissolved the glue. So it had popped off and was not flush to the actual wood anymore. And you could tell it was kind of, warped and stuff. And I was like, well, it doesn't look good. So my plan was to try to glue it. So I bought this glue that's supposed to work for it. Well, peeling it back far enough to get it down in the crevices because it has bevels on it. You know what? I'll put some pictures in here. And so now you can see the bevels in it. So my son and I yanked all of the covering off of the actual Murphy bed, the pull down piece where the double handles are the two big panels. The rest of it was still stuck just fine. But I was like, okay, if I'm going to do this, if I'm going to redo the whole thing, I said it has to match, right? You can't just like redo part of it and paint like a dark brown because you're not going to get the wood grain that would match. So I did some research and found a primer that you can put on over that slick laminate that will help paint adhere to it so that you don't have to sand the whole thing because, oh, that would be a nightmare. Definitely didn't want to do that. So did that, got the primer, put the primer on the weekend, and the first coat of paint on basically on the front of it. But the sides, as you can see in the first picture, I had lots of craft things on either side. My fabric on one side and then my bookcase on the other. So before I went to San Antonio, that was 2 weekends ago. Before I went to San Antonio last weekend, I cleaned out the right side, the bookcase, as you'll see in the second picture. It is no longer there. And just, that all went to San Antonio, regardless. On the left side, so because I needed to paint the sides, right? I needed to prime and paint the sides, and I still have to do the bottom. And then I pulled out the fabric from the left side. Is that Monday night? Monday night. And so I got both sides primed, and I needed the creeper, that you used to get under cars. I use that for painting baseboards on my belly. So it was over at the hangar because Kevin was decluttering the garage. So he had to bring it back. They brought it back last night, and we brought it back yesterday morning. He went and got it, but needed to go to the gym because I'm still trying to strengthen the shoulder after shoulder surgery. And so and then we go to the grocery store because we were out of everything because nobody went to the store while I was gone to San Antonio last week. So I didn't get any time. I had maybe an hour of stitching between on Monday night, maybe an hour of stitching last night. So yeah, it was busy life. Life happens. But I think that it looks way better in white, especially considering like the trim in here is white. These were built in when we built the house, but I think it makes it more cohesive. It kind of matches a little bit better. So there's that. I have to get on the creeper tonight and prime the bottom, and hopefully I'll put a fan on that, see if I can get it to dry so I can get it all painted tonight and get that done. So that is my plan. So that's why I didn't get a whole lot of stitching done on my springtime. Now, normally I just spend 2 days on a project, right? As you can see, that S curls around a good bit more. I'm going to see if I can get that finished today. I have a couple of phone calls that I might be able to stitch on. If I can get that finished today, then I will go back to, I'll consider that my 2 days worth. And then I will go back to the second day that I need to do on Tulip House and then continue with whips from there. But yeah, that's pretty much all that's going on. Oh, this weekend, I think I said a little bit, I've learned a little bit more about what's going on this weekend. So Saturday, stitchy day with the girls. Girls are coming over to my house so they can go through all the stuff that I'm decluttering from my stash and see what they want to take before I give it away or whatever. I'll give it away. That's pretty much what I do with it. I don't have time to sell stuff. That's just crazy. So they're going to be here Saturday. Saturday, Kevin has a golf tournament that starts at 1 o'clock in the afternoon. He thought it started in the morning, which meant we would have been done by 3 or 4 o'clock in the afternoon and be able to head to San Antonio. Not going to happen. He'll be lucky to be done by 5 or 6 since it starts at 1. So then we've got to pack the truck up if we don't have the plane back, because talk about that in a second. And then head to San Antonio, say hi to Hannah, drop some more stuff off there, especially for taking the truck. Oh man, I can pack lots more stuff. Boxes. Um, and then get up super early Saturday morning, not Saturday morning, Sunday morning, head to Austin. He still does not have his tee times for the Barton Creek, for the Veterans Golf Association tournaments at Barton Creek on Sunday and Monday, but he will hopefully get those today or tomorrow so we know what time we need to be there. So we may need to be there super, super early, or we can take our time and, get there when we get there. Spend the night in Austin Sunday night. Has another tournament on Monday. I'm taking off Monday because it's the eclipse and we're going to be like in, pretty good viewing spot on the golf course. So that is definitely the plan. Hopefully, fingers crossed, that it's not going to be as cloudy as they say it is currently. It says cloudy in the morning, but then the eclipse is supposed to happen like 1:33, 1:34 in the afternoon. So hopefully, fingers crossed, we'll be able to see it. And thunderstorm's supposed to happen later in the evening, so fingers crossed, maybe be able to get some good viewing of the eclipse on Monday. And then head back to San Antonio Monday evening, probably stay up there for a few days. I don't know, it all depends on what's going on, and then head back down here before the weekend or on the weekend. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Plane stuff. We're hoping to have the plane back, and there's still a possibility that we'll have the plane back by Friday. But the guy installing the autopilot was doing his tests on Monday and said something popped because you're not trying to break it, but you're putting it through all of the things that it needs to do when you're in the air while you're on the ground, so that when you're in the air it doesn't break and malfunction. And something popped. He thought it was just a gear. Wasn't just a gear. So he's calling the manufacturer to find out what's going on. And I'm not hopeful that we are going to get the plane back by Friday. So that means driving to San Antonio and to Austin, which means an even longer weekend. But it is what it is. So yeah, that's my update for today. So I am gonna hop off here. Got some work to do, and I'll see you guys next time. Maybe tomorrow, maybe Friday. We'll see. Bye.
I just realized 2 things. Still Wednesday. Obviously, I'm still wearing the same clothes. I forgot to put this on because it gives you much better sound quality. So we're hoping the last one, the sound quality is okay. But I forgot to show you my stash from yesterday. My new Rika bag got here. House of Stitch and Dash got here yesterday. These things are so gorgeous. She does such a beautiful job. I don't remember what this fabric's called, but she gives you a choice of fabric, and I just picked my fabric for next month this morning. So pretty. I love it. It's awfully big to put my little springtime in, but I want to put it in there because it's just screams springtime. So I think I'm going to anyway. Okay, I think that's it. Gonna keep our fingers crossed that the last recording with the noise canceling speaker. I don't know if that kept recording or not. Anyway, I tried to pick up my speaker and the thing was kind of short, but maybe I can show it to you what it is. That little guy. Anyway, the noise canceling speaker is awesome because if the dog is snoring, you can't hear it through that, which is pretty good. And it doesn't squeeze my head. Like after a while, wearing this all day makes my ears hurt. So that's that. So now I'm going to sign off. Happy stitching. Good morning, Floss Tube. It is Saturday, April 6th. I have been lax about recording this week, but it's been busy. So quick update to get the things before we go to San Antonio later today. That way I can pack them away because remember, as I work on all of my whips, and sorry, my hair's a mess because it's windy outside. South Texas in the spring, it's very, very windy. Windfest is actually, is it this weekend? Next weekend? I don't know. Actually, we have a festival for the wind. But let's see. Yes, it's been busy, but that's okay. Last I talked to you, I had finished working on Springtime for my second day or whatever, and I was going to work on Tulip House for its second day. And eventually I will do the little one too. But for right now, this is what I got done. I got all of that red color. I think it's Aztec red or something. We used to work Aztec red and the bricks, and then almost got the white outline for all the windows done. And so that's where that one ended at. And until next time. So that will get packed away. I don't know if I've ever mentioned this before, but these little things, little pencil cases, if you wait till after the back to school stuff, I got these on clearance at Walmart. Some of them I got for 25 cents, some of them I got for 10 cents. They are great and they're reusable, so you're not having to throw away, Ziploc bags. Yeah, wait till after school time, when they put all the stuff on the clearance aisle at Walmart. I don't know if they do it at other stores too, Target, whatever, they overbuy. But yeah, I bought a whole crap ton of those. Make it nice to keep all your floss together. And then the last 2 nights, what little bit of stitching time I did have, I worked on Purple Tulips by the Silver Lining. And it was supposed to be playing with jacks, but I didn't have time to pull thread for that one because busy. And this one already had thread in it. So playing with jacks got pushed to today. And so this, and I don't remember the name of this fabric. I put it on Instagram, is where I got to. So that's 3 different colors of purple. Getting L filled in. I love silver lining patterns. They're just gorgeous. So much detail. I don't know if you can see all that, but that's working all that darker edge right in there. And so that one is done until it comes up again. And then today I'm having the girls over instead of, well, I'll probably go to our Stitchy Day next week in Rockport too, but they're coming over as I have started to destash a bunch of my cross stitch stuff, mostly a bunch of magazines, some patterns, some fabric, like fabrics of the month that I got that I don't particularly care for, just stuff. So they're coming over later today to sit and stitch and go through all my junk and see what they want before I take it to Goodwill. And yeah, it'll be fun. So Regina and Cindy are coming for sure. I don't know who else may come. Hopefully Laura will come because I still have her Christmas present. And that's about all I got. Headed to San Antonio this afternoon after Kevin finishes his golf tournament. So I got to pack. So without further ado, I'm out of here. Bye, guys. Happy stitching. Hello, FlossTube friends. It's Tuesday, April 9th. This is Shari. Obviously, been watching the blog the whole time. You know it's me. Was supposed to put a video up yesterday. However, it was Monday. It was eclipse day. We were at the golf course, golf tournament yesterday. He won. Amazing. And then, didn't really get any time to do a video yesterday. Worked a little bit in the morning, and then it was eclipse activities and golf activities, and then driving back home from Austin to San Antonio, which is where we are now. And then this evening after work, we will be heading on down to the coast. At least that's the plan. But so before I leave some things up here, I wanted to show you progress. So the last time that I recorded was right before we were leaving Portland and was going to be working on Play with Jacks by the Cricket Collection. This is so stinking cute. And this wire I got to. And this is on just a 28 count Monaco, I think in a cream color. And so when I started, all I had was the centerpiece here done in the face. So I got both sides put on, then I started on the border along the bottom, and that's where we are at. Dark threads, so cute. So cute. And then next project was Queen of Freedom. by Mirabilia. Get two shanks to grab that from over here because I'm still working on it. Because it'll get one more day today. Cute little Mama Joan bag. Oh, so much fabric. Not fabric, so much floss. So, in case anybody doesn't know what it looks like, that's Queen of Freedom by Mirabilia. And this is being done on the fabric flare fabric with the Constitution on the back of it. And so yesterday I got a little tip of white put in out there, all that white, and then started on this white over here. Not focusing very good. Maybe if I put that in front of my face, I don't know. We'll see. But that's where we're at. I'll work on this again tonight, and then I'll talk to you guys next time. So this is going to be the last one for this video. So we'll talk soon. Well, I just realized I forgot to tell you guys the rest of the stuff that got happening yesterday, or Sunday and Monday, I guess. So while we were in Austin, I was going to try to hit a couple more of the quilt shops, which unfortunately most of them are not open on Sundays, but I did make it to one in Georgetown that was open on Sunday, and I found some really cute fabric. Of course, it's Tula Pink. It is turtle fabric, and I got some coordinating fabric to go with. Oh my goodness. Video screen just started flashing. I hope that is not gonna, I don't know if that's just showing up on my end or not. Anyway. And then the other one that I went to was over off Bee Caves, I think. And this is a big panel. And it is, I don't even remember where I saw this originally, but I swiped the image off of a computer site somewhere for this flower. And it's been the background in my computer for forever. And I saw that panel. I was like, oh, that has to come home with me. I don't know what I'm going to do with it yet, but I love it. It's just I love the colors and the how they work together. But yes, that's the background on my computer screen. And now I have this giant quilt panel for it. There's no way I'm going to get it all nice and neat and rolled back up the way they had it in that little thing. So that'll just go in the garbage. But that is what we have going on. Oh, and then one more thing that I forgot to tell y'all. Remember I said that one of the people in my our local group down in the Coastal Bend Stitchers, Cindy wanted to do a round robin, and she really liked the Quaker Gone Tropic, but it's gigantic. I don't think it would take too long to do. So Regina, one of our other buddies in there, found this one. I don't know where it came from. Happy Mood Point Cross Stitch Studio. It's a significantly smaller, but we're going to start it as a group. We're meeting this weekend in Rockport. It's our normal meetup day. And everybody's going to pick their fabric. I've already got mine picked. Some vintage silk weaver. That's about right. Oops, there's thread on it. It's kind of a minty green with some hints of purpley blue in it. It is called Spring Garden 28 count Jobelin. It's a vintage silk weaver that I've had in my stash for a long time. I use the other half of it for something else. It used to be a fat quarter, but that will be plenty big. I think it's what did I write? I wrote it on here how big it was going to be on 28 versus 32, depending on what I was going to put it on. 10 by 12 for 28 count, so not very big. And then I think I'm going to change the verse in the middle to be something like, Stitchy Friends. So I need to get to work on charting that out. What else was I going to tell you? There was something else, and then it has slipped my mind. Oh, last weekend on Saturday before we left, I had some buddies over to the house to go through stash and get rid of it. And luckily, Regina and Laura took quite a bit of junk with them. And yeah, that's definitely the plan, is to get rid of more stuff. But now I just have to figure out how to rechart that in the middle. Give me something to do. So now, without further ado, I'm going to end off saying thank you for watching. Thank you for coming. Thank you for sticking with me. Thank you for subscribing, commenting, liking, all the things, all the things. And I'll talk to you guys again later.